Why doesn't my symbolic link work? I'm trying to better understand symbolic links, and not having very much luck. This is my actual shell output with username/host changed. I thought that a symbolic link was supposed to operate transparently, in the sense that you could operate on the file that it points to as if you were accessing the file directly, except of course in the case of RM where of course the link is simply removed.
Some links tend to like full paths are relative to the link, otherwise they can often be looking for file1.txt locally. Oddly enough, navigate to proper and execute LSL, and you can see that the symlink is looking for /file1.txt when it should be /actual/file1.txt. So you have two options. Give the full path. Navigate to the folder you want the link to be in and link from there. Edit, a hint to save typing. You could just do lane s/actual/file1,2.txt/proper. The items in the curly braces are substituted and placed after each other, creating the command.
The problem is the usage of relative paths. If you specify your link creation with the full explicit path, it works. $lane s/actual/file1.txt/actual/file2.txt/proper/. $cat proper/file1.txt. File1. $. Your example creates links in proper that look for a subdirectory named actual under the current directory, rather than your intended parent of both.
A related issue, and it may be obvious to many, but stump me for a few minutes. If you're creating a symlink within a directory that is itself symlinked, or there's a symlink within the path of the current working directory, you might run into problems with symlinks not working. Use cd ... and lsl repeatedly to see if your parent directories are themselves symlinked. If you need to create a symlink, cd to the original target directory and create new symlinks there, so the relative paths are accurate. Or to put it another way, the relative path is from the origin to the target. If the origin is subsequently symlinked, that's okay. But you might run into problems setting up a new origin, link_name within a directory that is itself somehow symlinked.
Symbolic links can be tricky. In NBSP, in essence, a symbolic link is a file that contains a filename/path name for another file, and that is flagged for special treatment. And in NBSP, if the path name in the link file begins with /, then it is treated as an absolute path name, and things are fairly straightforward. In NBSP, if it doesn't begin with a in NBSP, /, it is treated as a relative path name, relative to the directory where the link is located. In NBSP, this is true whether or not the name contains slashes. And NBSP, so, you created proper /file1.txt as a link to actual/file1.txt, and when you tried to access it, the system tried to access proper /actual/file1.txt. And NBSP, you should have said By the way, you didn't need the touch command stop in NBSP. Echo file1 in GT, actual/file1.txt is sufficient to create actual/file1.txt